Hey everybody, this is GST with the Core Gaming Channel. So today I'm trying out a new Steam game that I saw. It looks very heavy on the RPG elements. I love myself a good RPG, though I honestly haven't played one in quite some time. My lord, our empire is infested with monsters, and the emperor is deeply concerned. All neighboring towns had devoted every resource possible, recruiting adventurers and hunting invaders, hoping to attract His Majesty's attention. As a poor town with scarce supplies, this monster hunting movement may be our only chance for survival. Okay. Wars outside the town, occupied by orcs. In these past few months, these orcs have been causing quite some trouble for our residents. They steal food, kill little animals, harm children, and stare at pretty ladies. Insert other generic bad deeds here. Interesting. You know, all those bad things bad creatures just can't stop doing. I was just finished to explore the area. Alright. Prologue. I get wood, ore, and hide and stuff for doing this? Okay. The question is, what do I do? 2,000 gold required. What is it? Okay, these must be people that are already here. Maybe. Unless those are my people. Huh. I can rename them. It looks like fighter, mage, fighter. Deadly blade deals 100% of output capacity poison. Dispels one positive effect, okay. Cooldown. Increase all party member skills. Number 1, last 2 turns. Deals 90% lightning, okay. What is output capacity? Is that listed somewhere? Oh my goodness, look at all these stats. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is quite a lot. Okay, well, let's start off by going ahead and seeing if we can adventure to the Wooden Forest. Do I have to? Okay, selected all my team, hit confirm. What is that? Like I can swap their positioning? I guess that's fine though. I don't. Consumables don't have any. It looks like. Let's start adventure. Okay. So they ran into a level 0. Uh-oh. Huh. I don't get it. Are they auto-battling? Okay, it looks like they're auto-battling, except for if I pause it and change their actions. Okay, so I can pause it and, like, tell it to do things. Oh. The moment I started it. Okay. Funny. Big war. Eater. Alright. Huh, okay. So if I don't give them actions, do they just make their own actions? Do I get to choose one? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, it tells me which one had the really good. That's kind of obnoxious. Claim rewards, new title granted, villagers chat. Okay, completed. Alright. So, what did I say? New quest. Collector. Produce 1 weapons, produce 1 armor. Use any tactics in battle 15 times. 0 times 4. Okay. So we got something weird bobbing up and down here. So traveler. Oh, these people want to become part of the town, it looks like. All production by 29%? That's a good one, right? Yeah? Why wouldn't I want it? I mean, he is by far one of the better ones to have, it looks like. What happens if I don't want one of them? That's the question. Huh. Okay. Well. Okay, well, I don't really understand what's going on now. If you want to expand the town, attract more residents, crucial to have a strong economy. Resources collected during exploration can be used to produce equipment, which can be used to equip our adventurers. Okay. So is there? Oh, okay. So there is. Now I have options. Why would I want to produce 5? I don't have 5 people, do I? No, I have 2 people. Huh. Huh. Interesting. So I guess let's produce 3. That's fine, I guess. And then let's produce just 3 of these also. Do I have to hit play? Okay, I have to hit play. Alright, so completed that quest. Got it. Practice. Let's try out these tactics. Okay, the inn has always been a place to meet up difficult adventurers. Some trained applying for permanent jobs in our small town. If you find you're short on gold, we can always go venture panel to sell unused equipment. Okay. So what, is this a tavern? What's this dude? Normal healer. Oh, nice. Hey, let's hire this guy. 500 gold. Do I have 500 gold? Where's my gold? I have 0 gold. Oh, okay. Oh, now I need 1 staff at least, right? Oh, goodness. Let's produce 2 of those. Okay. Well, things are interesting. How do I sell stuff? That's the question. It did say I could sell things, but I don't know how to sell things. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's see what I can do right here. Apparently I can level up. Good, I guess. I don't know what it did. It just auto put stuff into place for me. This guy didn't get a level up? Wow, why? Oh, nice, okay. So give this drunken person... Okay. Give you that. Let's do a cloak. Alright, so that's good. Well, I really wanted this healer, but I can't get him because I don't have gold. If I go adventure again, what is this? I can go to level 2 now? Okay, let's try that. Huh, so maybe I don't want him to stand in the front. I'm not really quite sure. Huh. Kind of wish that it was more like an old school RPG where it's very, you know, you select the actions instead of kind of them doing it for you. Like, it looks like you get to activate like the big abilities, but it doesn't necessarily let you control the little stuff, which I really kind of enjoyed controlling the little stuff. found the special bag. Oh wait, there was a bigger bag. I found an epic. Okay, so legendary staff, normal gem, serrated sword recipe. Okay, so that's interesting. I still don't know how to sell things, so that's interesting. Alright, I've been playing this game for a good little while now, just to finally get a grasp and a hang of what exactly it is you're supposed to do, and the game doesn't hold your hand. It doesn't really tell you. You do get quests that kind of push you along, try to help you get an idea of what you're doing. The game is not what I expected, because I was expecting more of a traditional RPG, kind of collect people, upgrade their armor, go through a story. There's no story to this game. It seems like it has story elements, but it's all text-based, no cutscenes. It's just going to tell you, hey, you're trying to do something for the king, the kingdom, this or that. Not a whole lot of drive. It doesn't really... The story doesn't even really need to be there. The game, honestly, is just about getting better heroes and upgrading their stuff and then going on to stronger, harder maps to do bigger, better things, or at least so far from what I've played. Basically, what you're going to start off with is you're going to have a few heroes. You're going to upgrade them, you're going to equip them with items and armor. You do have this weird kind of currency that you gain for completing adventures that will allow you to level up. So if I want to level up my level 10 legendary assassin, I'm going to go ahead and spend 1,000 points. One of the big noticeable things as far as quality of heroes is you're going to have this growth potential that's listed. And basically for the growth potential, the higher the number, the better the stats. So when you level them up, you're going to get a lot more stats from a character with a higher growth potential than one with a lower. So it is what it is. You're going to go through, you're going to collect them. While you're completing adventures, 2 things happen at the end of completing it. Well, 3 things technically. 3 things happen at the end of completing adventures. You get loot and money, and then you also... Well, let's go ahead and start this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start auto adventure with my current team. So as they're doing this, they're just going to go through, and you can go ahead and micromanage it. But while you're auto adventuring, you don't really need to. Usually you want to pick somewhere to auto adventure that you can play without worry about them dying. Because if they die, you don't really get any benefit out of it. And the whole idea is you want it to complete the adventure, because when you complete the adventure, you get the currency for leveling up, you get new residents, and the residents come in and they bring you and upgrade your stats for the profits and the production values of all the items and stuff you can create at your armor and your weaponsmith. And it also brings new adventures to your town to increase the roster that you have. So at the end of the day, you want to pick something easy. So as you can see, they're about to complete this. Go through, boom, done. Alright, it finds one, looks like I got an epic one. It completes it, starts it over. So it's going to keep doing that. As you can see, it did do exactly what I was talking about. It gave us new residents. These residents I don't really need. They're not going to increase anything for me unless I want to open up a vacancy slot, which I'm not worried about right now. And then as you can see, I got a couple of new adventures, but these are very low. None of them of quality, so I'm not too worried about gaining any of these guys. So it's a very idle game, very AFK game. They're just going to go through, they're going to fight. While they're fighting, they're getting you loot. This loot you use to make things from your armor factory or your weapon factory. And while you're doing that, you go ahead, I'm going to produce 15 of these. It's going to go ahead and start producing 15 of those. And then I'm going to go ahead and say produce 20 of these. So I have my auto sell set up to anytime it creates a normal piece of armor, it goes just going to go ahead and sell it. Because honestly, normal armor at this point in the game for me, and I haven't been playing very long, is worthless. So I just need to get rid of it. Eventually, you're probably going to get rid of stuff that's even more valuable. You're going to get rid of stuff that's only rare, stuff that's only epic. You want legendary and better, because all your stuff is decked out with legendary or better. But for me, I'm still new to the game. I just wanted to get rid of normal. So I'll go ahead and sell off these normal, sell off that normal. But I can see it's making a few of them. But honestly, that's all you're really going to do with your factories. Is you just sit there and have them create. You're going to go ahead, check in here every so often, see if there's anything good to grab. There's nothing. check in here. It's production. Okay, I'll go ahead and get rid of this one because it's lower. I'm going to go ahead and improve that one. That's all you're doing. You're going to just let your adventurers go. And then once you get to a certain point where you feel like they're strong enough, you're going to go ahead and complete some of the bigger quests, which would be, let's see, let's open this up. Go ahead and tell them to flee. So the next big adventure that I can do is 12. Last time I played 12, I lost. So let's go ahead and start 12. They're going to go through. I'm going to try to speed it along, do the little quick attacks. It builds up this rage meter up here, and that's what's giving me the rage to do these. As you can see, certain ones cost certain amounts of rage. Boom, clear that. So it seems like when they get to the halfway point of any map, they're going to go ahead and fight some kind of little boss, which is what we're fighting right now. That's why it's a little bit harder than the other ones. Alright, go ahead, boom. Clear this out, boom, clear that out. So far so good, it's easy, but it's when you get to the boss mob that is where it gets tough. So you can see this guy has 1200 hit points. He's going to be a hard one for us to kill. So you want to go ahead and do all your abilities that you can do. You want to read them. I'm not going to read them to you. You build little synergies out of it. This is going ahead and just cleansing any negative effects. Throwing it on this guy. Boom. So he's healing himself. Every now and then you'll find bosses that even after you kill them, they resurrect. So I beat him. It wasn't too bad, actually. I had been doing this for a little while. I upgraded my people, upgraded their armor, got them better gear, ran through several missions, leveled them up. So now I'm at a point where, boom, easy win. And I got a legendary one, which is great because it gives you gems and better recipes to make better items. And it gives you these invitations to get new adventures. So this is great. At this point, that's exactly what needed to happen, and gives me a new quest saying, okay, now that you did that, you can complete it, get the gold, and then it'll give me more quests to go do. This one says it wants me to beat level 15, so that's my next big objective, is beating 15. So I'd go back into my adventures and I'd start them on maybe like 11, something that I know they can do without needing to be micromanaged. One thing you can add is potions. It's helpful. Is it really necessary? No, but it's 150 damage shield at the beginning of every one. They do get expensive. I imagine later on you'll probably want to always have just a ton of stock of them from your shop here, but right now for what I'm doing, it's not really. I don't really need it. This pile of ash are completely burned. Okay, don't know what that's for. Good for it. So as you can see, I got an epic assassin. He's pretty good. Here is now a soul thief. Never gotten one before. I'll probably just hire it to have one, and I'll probably end up replacing them soon enough, but at least I have one. So this game, it's great. I would have to say that overall, it's not at all what I expected it to be. It's fun in the aspect that it's kind of a cute little twist on RPG elements. You do have like this way to change the speeds. You can pause it if you really want to pause and get something done. Maybe you're worried about them completing an adventure before you had a chance to buy something, so you'd pause it, buy it, and then restart it. Honestly, the game isn't at all what I expected. I thought that this game was going to be a very RPG, like a real RPG, a story-driven RPG, like old school Super Nintendo game, something like that. But it's I would think it would have been better on like a mobile platform. I feel like it's wasted on a PC. I don't know that I'm at all ambitious to invest more time in this. I maybe when I'm bored and I'm watching something on Netflix, I'll have this running in the background, just letting it, do its thing, because I don't really need to sit there and watch it. And maybe it's for those more casual gamers that are okay with just walking off and coming back, and letting the game do the majority of the work, and you just kind of tinker it here and there to keep it going. For me, not exactly my style of game, to be honest with you. Not unless it was a mobile game. I could see playing this on a mobile, but for a PC, I don't imagine I invest too much more into this game. So I really appreciate you sitting down and watching this game and listening to me review it. I would say it's about a 6 out of 10. It's not one of the greatest games I've played, but I feel like what it does have is polished, and I think it could be fun. I bet there's a lot more elements that kind of spice it up later on, but for right now, it's very cut and dry and kind of boring and repetitive. And if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more videos, there's going to be videos here on the left. If you want to subscribe and support this channel, please do. hopefully I find some better games here on Steam. I'm just kind of picking and choosing as I go, and this one looked like it could be fun, and it wasn't bad. It just wasn't exactly what I expected either. So I appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and keep on gaming.